Hey there. Hello. About a week ago, sorry, I'm putting on some socks. Okay. About a week ago, it all came to a head. It all came to a head. This is the story. This is the story of how I ended up doing daily videos every day as best possible through 2025. I uploaded daily videos, and this is going to be a kind of a roller coaster. So strap in. Make sure you get some water or some whatever, any sort of beverage. Maybe some grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice is good. Anyway, about a week ago, I was in the grocery store. I was looking at cuts of beef. I was looking at ground beef. It's not necessarily a cut, but ground beef, salami, hot dogs, that sort of thing. Meat. Just doing shopping for a guy, you know what I mean? So I was looking for, meat, barbecue stuff, etc., etc. I was getting frustrated. I was getting very frustrated, and I didn't really know. I could sense something was wrong. I couldn't really understand what was going on though because I hadn't thought about it like I have now, and I was getting frustrated. I couldn't find a good deal for meat for beef, not even bacon. I couldn't find any good deals on meat, and so I was there at the store looking for meat, shopping for meat, and I couldn't find a good deal. And this was actually very problematic for me. It caused a big problem because hence the term problematic. It caused a big problem because I was hungry and I wanted to sing, and I didn't realize it, but I had years of frustration built up. I didn't really know about years of stress and frustration that had culminated in that grocery store. Had culminated in that grocery store, and I snapped. I snapped. I laid down on the floor and I started to wail. I started to not be the animal, but make loud, loud wailing, loud screaming. Modernity had been too much for me. Modernity had beaten me. And I don't know how long I was there for. I kind of blacked out. Fugue state, if you would. But apparently it was over 15 minutes. They had to bring in the police to stop me from wailing. Now, I didn't commit a crime necessarily, or any serious crime, because it was just making noise. And if that was a crime, there would be a large segment of the population who would be in prison right now. Oh, wait. Anyway, so it wasn't technically a crime, but I came to. I was handcuffed, chained to a bed. It reminded me of my gate program experience, chained to a bed in a psych ward, which is okay. Funnily enough, they had some good pudding cups, so I actually was not too mad. It wasn't meat, but some pudding cups. Don't mind if I do. And the nice thing about psych wards is that, for the most part, people in there are drugged up, so they're like, they're zombies. So if there's one pudding cup left and you want it and somebody else wants it, if you're not drugged up, you're gonna get it first. You're gonna get it first, and they're not gonna be able to get the pudding cup. But I don't want to talk about that too much. I don't want to talk about pudding cups too much. Let me eat a little bit of this here food. Mm. Mm. Yummy. But basically, I talked to a therapist. I talked to a psychologist. They said I'm okay. I'm not like a schizophrenic, psychotic, blah, blah, blah. They said, oh, you said a little mental breakdown because life can be sucky. Life, that's what the doctor said. And I said, that seems kind of not so academic, but I agree. Life can be sucky. Life can be sucky, sucky. And I said I've been building up. And they talked to me enough to realize, for me, to tell me that I've been building up over the course of years a sort of frustration, a sort of, they said I've been sublimating my feelings, and really, really just burying them In other words, sublimating them, burying them under my core to get by. And it works. It works for a bit. It works for employment. It works for certain things. But those feelings come out eventually. And that's what happened. And they said, the only way we're going to let you leave this place and stay out of this place is if you do a court-mandated therapy. You do court-mandated therapy. I said, oh, okay, that sounds all right. I can go. What am I going to do? Go to a psych ward or go to a psychiatrist therapist office for once or twice a week for a few months, or what? And they said, no, it's not that bad. Don't worry. That costs money. We have a better idea. And the idea is this. You will, since your problem is not expressing your emotions, every day for the entirety of 2025, upload at least one video. You could do 2, you could do 3. Please don't do 4 or 5. It's too much. Upload the video talking about anything. It can be your feelings. It can be events. It can be ideas. And this will help you recover, resurface sublimated and hidden memories, hidden emotions, frustrations. And in this way, you can prevent another buildup. You can prevent another buildup of your insanity and build up a frustration. You don't want to lay down. It was in a grocery store, but imagine if I had laid down on the subway tracks. Imagine if I was in New York City, which I'm not, on a subway, and I got had the episode, and I laid down on the subway tracks and I crushed to death. People probably wouldn't even realize it for a while because that just happens all the time there. And so I was lucky that it was only in a grocery store, and the only thing that really bad that happened was I freaked out some children. Imagine being a baby in a not a high chair, but a stroller, or in the little front of the cart, or being a toddler, right? And your mother's like, little Timmy, if you don't stop whining, if you don't stop yelling, we're going home and you're not getting any treats, and I'm going to spank you. And then you round a corner and you're a little kid and you see a grown ass man laying on the ground screaming in the fetal position, curled up, wailing. You're like, well, you know what? I'm only a little ass toddler. But I think my mother has a point. I have to listen to my mother more. So in a way, I probably kind of helped some children. But, imagine being a toddler. This is disgusting. This is like insane behavior. And the toddler's probably like, what the heck? I can't do this. This is wrong. Anyway, so basically for the next year, I need to make at least one video every day. And if I don't, I'll go back to I'll be, put in a straitjacket, apparently. Now, does that sound real or normal? No, it doesn't sound real or normal. It sounds like a lie. But that's how you know it's true, okay? Because I wouldn't make up something that sounds so bizarre. This whole story, I wouldn't make up something that sounds so bizarre. But hopefully that explains, I basically, and I agree with them, what better way? I think we could all talk more. I think talking about our thoughts and our ideas and what's our opinions on the world. One thing the internet doesn't have enough of is talking to a camera and just saying, here's what I think about this, here's what I think about that. And I think that, if we can all do that, if we could all share and talk some more and talk more after that, every day talk a bit, online, I think the world will get a lot better. I think people will, be aware of things, because once you're aware of, when you talk about stuff and you become aware of it, all of a sudden those things change, because all that, change requires is awareness. And so we're raising awareness. I'm raising awareness of my feelings. So then the feelings dissipate. And I think that really just does kind of extend to everything, whether it's politics, culture wars, thoughts on current events, that sort of thing. Talking about it on the internet will really kind of manufacture a sort of consensus of reality that is rational and good and humanist. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. And we'll talk soon. I'll see you guys soon.